Hi, my name is Miss Toy to Review. If this is your first time watching my videos, welcome. You can call me Miss Toy. If you are a returning subscribers, my glowies, welcome back. I call my subscribers the Glow Up Crew. And the reason why I call my subscribers the Glow Up Crew, and I call them glowies for short, is because we are getting better and better every single day in every area of our lives, okay? And so if you stick around and you subscribe, you will get better and better too, because on this channel, I am constantly doing things to improve myself, inner and outer, okay? So I hope you like the content, and if you do, stick around and press subscribe. All right, so this is my week 91. I'm doing my update a little early. Sometimes I do Wednesday, sometimes I do Thursday, sometimes I do Friday. It just depends. I was off today. I had a doctor's appointment, nothing serious, just a little checkup. And I decided, ooh, this would be a perfect day to drop my weekly video. Not much going on, but I do got a little bit going on as always. So my weight, I have maintained my weight. Just in case you're new to this channel, I started off my journey with Zbound at 276 pounds. I am currently 170 pounds, so I have dropped a total of 107 pounds with the help of a GLP-1. I did drop 20 pounds on my own, so altogether I have dropped 127 pounds. I have decided to come on YouTube, started a YouTube channel a while back, but my YouTube channel just started really focusing on GLP-1s probably around June. I started showing and telling about my journey on a GLP-1. So if you like the content, make sure you subscribe because I got some really good stuff. And so anyway, my week, so I was able to maintain my weight. I was very happy about that. So I didn't lose, I didn't gain, I stayed pretty much the same. I said last week that I wanted to up my protein, and I did up my protein a little bit. I will tell you the suppression was strong this week, so I didn't really have a big appetite, but I really did try to make myself eat a little more. So I did add more protein to my breakfast, and I had protein for lunch. Dinner was kind of hard for me because when I would get home from work, I didn't have a big appetite. And I was trying to stay away from the processed foods like the protein chips, the protein bars. I'm going to be honest with you all. That was very difficult for me because I get a lot of my protein in eating the protein chips and eating the protein bars and drinking the shakes. So it was really good. I know I'm always shouting out Twine, but she is somebody that I watch a lot, okay? I love her channel. I love her material. So I'm going to always have something to say about her. And she does very well with getting her fiber in and getting her protein in. So I was watching her pack my bag with me. I think it was yesterday. And she was talking about, she's been talking about these bagels for a while. But I finally decided to go ahead and get them and try them out. And I think they're called solar bagels. And they have 14 grams of protein. And let's see, it's only 4 that came in mine. I think I don't know how much I paid for this. I'm not going to lie. They feel soft. So I'm going to eat one when I get in the house today. I'm going to eat this today. But anyway, so I bought this, so I wanted to try it out, add more protein, because she did a pack my bag with me, and I promise you her breakfast was like 70 grams. I don't know, I might be exaggerating, but it was so many grams of protein that she had just with her breakfast sandwich and her coffee. Now, I don't really know how I feel about putting protein shake in my coffee, because let me tell y'all, I am a coffee drinker. I love my coffee. I drink hot coffee, and I love it. And I don't want nothing messing that up, okay? That's one enjoyment that I have in life is drinking my coffee in the morning. So I'd rather drink my protein shake separate. I'd rather drink my collagen separate. Because, baby, if you mess up my coffee, you done messed my whole day up, okay? All right, you done messed some kids' days up, because we all about to have a bad day if I walk in that school and I'm not right, okay? So I don't want to mess with my coffee. So that part I'm not about to do. I can't do that. I can't take a chance. I just can't. So anywho, so I bought this and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this a try. And I'm gonna try me a breakfast sandwich and see if I could get a whole bunch of protein in like her, because that'll help me, because I am struggling with getting a certain amount of protein in without eating a lot of processed food. I'm not gonna lie, you all. I went and ordered my protein chips. I missed them because this Friday I have to take my injection, and I do a pregame. That's what they call it on TikTok. That's the first time I heard them say a pregame and before your shot. And so basically what that means is that you filling up on protein, filling up on your water, so that you don't have a lot of side effects on the medication. And that has been helpful to me. So for example, if I normally get 90 grams of protein, when I do my pre-gaming, meaning it's the day before my shot, the day of my shot, I'm trying to up that number. So that means if I normally get 90, now I'm trying to get 120, 140 grams of protein on the day of my shot. So that's very important to me. And so that's what I usually do. I usually get a lot of grams of protein the day before my shot, the day of my shot, and the day after my shot. And that helps me not have to deal with so many side effects, okay? So it works for me, and it works for a lot of people on TikTok. That's where I got it from. And so if you're dealing with a lot of side effects, then that's something you might want to try. If you don't have side effects, then, keep doing what you're doing. Also, what else going on? I bought some jeans. I went to TJ Maxx because I'm doing, my sister want me to do, I'm going to surprise y'all, but I'm being somebody for Halloween, okay? Somebody I thought I could never be for Halloween. And I had to go get me some black jeans. I was going to order them from Amazon, but I waited too late. So I went to TJ Maxx to get me some jeans. And so, I wear a size 12. My goal weight is to be a size 10, whatever that's going to look like. And so I got a size 12 and I got a size 10, took them to the dressing room, put them on. I started off with the 12. I had so much room in the waist of the 12. Now, I will tell you, because I don't want to deceive you now, it's not the regular jeans, they the curved. So I'm going to show you, they the curved jeans, because that's the kind I need with all these hips, okay? So I was able to get a size 10, but they curved jeans. So they say, I'm going to show them to y'all. I got them from TJ Maxx. Can y'all see that? And it says curve appeal. And it says 1030. I don't know what that means. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I don't even know what that means. And it says high rise comfort waist skinny jeans. So they got that real tight feel to them. And they got a lot of elasticity. You see that? A lot of stretch. So if they did not have these stretch to them, I would not have been able to wear a size 10. So these are a size 10, girl. I can't believe it. I got a size 10. But they got a lot of stretch. So I'm not a regular size 10, okay? But in these, because they are curved and they got all this stretch to it, I was able to wear them. So I am going to wear these on Friday. I'm excited about them. They was only $20. Normally, they claim that they normally $78. So I'm like, okay. So I went and bought these. And so I'm excited about that. And then my exercise routine. I did that same exercise that I normally do. But I did add doing the aerobic, the lady I use online. And baby, I hadn't done her since my procedure. And it was very difficult. I was like, wow, I haven't really worked out besides just being on the walking pad. So that felt like a really good workout. So I'm excited about that I'm starting to work out again. And also, I am going to go live on Saturday. And I'm going to go live, I'm believing 2 o'clock. Like I told y'all, I got to do my injection on Friday. I'm hoping I'm not going to be exhausted. And so I plan to go live Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So here's the things I'm going to be talking about. One, I'm going to talk about the NAD. Y'all know I'm going to talk about that. And one, I was taking the wrong dosages. Okay. So I'm going to tell y'all about that. And I'm going to tell you how I felt after I started taking the right amount. So the way the medication is, I was supposed to start off taking 20 units. And that's all I read. I saw 20 units. I stopped at there. Like, oh, I take 20 units. Well, when I kept reading after I went back, it was supposed to be 20 units the first week. And then the second week, you were supposed to add 20 more units. And then keep adding 20 units till you get to 100. I wasn't doing that. I was doing 20 units every single week. And so I have so much medication left. It's crazy how much medication I got in that vial. I already ordered my second vial. It's already coming. But I still got so much in that one because I wasn't taking enough. I don't even know it. You know, I'm poking it. So I'm trying to get the medicine out. So I'm going to tell you all about that. I'm going to tell you all that about the live. I'm starting another challenge. This challenge, I'm debating. Either I'm going to do 7 days or I'm going to do the whole month of November. I think I'm going to do the whole month of November. When I tell you this is going to be a good challenge, and it's a challenge that everybody can do, I feel. You know, if they wanted to. And it's going to have you snatch. It's going to have you snatch. Because, you know, glowies, we getting better and better, baby. We're going to be so fine this summer. Oh, my gosh. So, anywho, so I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about the new challenge, how I'm feeling on the NAD. And then we're going to just chat it up. I don't know. I'm probably talk about some other stuff too. And so what else is going on? I told y'all about my exercise. My food. My weight stayed the same. So that's good. Anything else going on? I don't think there's anything else going on with me this week that I know about. What are y'all doing for Halloween? And how y'all handling the candy? I'm going to be honest with y'all. Candy is not hard for me. It's not hard for me to walk away from candy. So that's not my weakness. Candy not my weakness. So Halloween is not hard. But what I will tell you to try to give y'all a little bit of advice if you are struggling with the candy and you have kids and they got candy in the house or whatever. What my father used to do, he wouldn't let us eat all that candy, y'all. I used to get so mad at my dad, but now I appreciate it. My teeth appreciate it. We would go Halloween trick-or-treating, and we would bring home tons of candy. And my dad would tell us, pick out your favorite pieces of candy, and he would take the rest from us. I don't know what he would do with the candy. I don't know what he did with it, but he would not let us eat all that candy. And so, I don't know. So I don't want to tell you to tell your kids. I'm not going to tell you to take their candy from them. But I think it is an opportunity to kind of teach them not to eat so much candy. I'm a first grade teacher, and I have so many students that I have came across, and they have so many cavities. I mean, their whole mouth is just all silver. And it's because they eat too much sugar. So I think it's a great opportunity to kind of get them not to eat so much candy. But anyway, I guess I don't have no advice for you. I just say, if you do eat the candy, just eat a couple of pieces a day. That's what I tell the kids. Pick you 2 pieces a day of the candy, and then that's it. So if you a candy lover, only eat a couple of pieces a day, and that's it. Pick your 2 favorite for the day, track it, and keep it moving. So you don't have to deprive yourself or anything like that. Go ahead and have you a little piece of candy, but just don't overdo it. Don't just be sitting there eating no bag of candy. Don't do that. Don't do that to your teeth. Don't do that to nothing. You just don't need it, okay? So stay focused. We got goals, baby. We got goals. Summer bodies are made in the winter. And I know it's not winter season yet, but winter is approaching, okay? So we got to get ready. We got to get our mind ready. We got to be willing to sacrifice some things. So it's things that I want that I sacrifice. And so I want y'all to do the same thing. We can't always give in to temptation is what I'm trying to say. Some things we can just say no to. Don't feel like, oh, I don't want to deprive myself. You're not depriving yourself. We done had, let me tell you what I think about. Because some people say, wow, your mind is made up. I'm going to tell you why. I spent all my adult life not saying no to nothing. And that's why I got so big. I didn't say no to nothing. If I wanted to eat, like here in Detroit, we known for Coney Island. If I wanted chili cheese fries at 12 o'clock at night, I would get up and go get it. And my mom would be like, Toy, you don't need no chili cheese fries this late at night. You should. I'm like, I'm grown. I could do what I want to do. I never said no. I never had any willpower when it came to that stuff. I just didn't. If it was something I wanted, I ate it. And so I feel like everything that there is now, I've already had it. And I've had abundance of it. So me saying no, that's not depriving myself, because I've had it. And I've had a lot of it. So me saying no now is not depriving myself. So it's just a mindset. What are you depriving yourself? Even like when we get to Thanksgiving and stuff, how much sweet potato pie have you had in your lifetime? If you say no to sweet potato pie, you're not going to die. You done had sweet potato pie for 25 years. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Pick you one sweet for Thanksgiving. That's it. Pick one thing. You don't have to have no sweet potato pie, piece of cake, apple pie. No, pick one. Pick one and leave the rest behind. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. So I'm not preaching or nothing like that. But that's how you got to look at things, you know. You don't have to have everything that's there. Just pick you 1 or 2 carbs to eat for Thanksgiving. Leave the rest. That's how I do it. And it's going to be going on my 3rd year. Well, my 2nd year on the medication, but it's going to go on to my 3rd year going through Thanksgiving, Christmas. And I promise you, I never gained weight during Thanksgiving or Christmas. Just because I follow those things. I eat 1 piece of pie and that's it. I pick 1 sweet thing I want. I pick 2 carbs that I want. And I only eat 2 spoonfuls of each of the carbs that I pick. And then I don't eat no leftovers or nothing. I eat it on that day. The next day, I don't have nothing. I go back to my regular eating. That's just me, you know. So take it, leave it, do what you want. It's up to you. But anyway, that's enough of all that. But thanks for, if you listen all the way to the end of me just, just talking, drop a high heel shoe. I don't even know if they got a thing for that. But if they do, any kind of shoe. Preferably a high heel shoe. But if they don't have a high heel shoe, just drop any shoe. So I can see who was listening to me all the way to the end. I appreciate you more than you know. All right, you all. Hopefully, if you're available, come hang out with me on Saturday. And we could chat it up at 2:00 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to go live. All right, you all. Bye.